All right, so what we're working on today is converting metric units, and it's a pretty straightforward topic, and we're just going to go ahead and write down this king, K for king, H for Henry. So King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. I can't think of anything more creative. This is the standard one that everyone learns. King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. You can say maybe King Harry died by drinking chunky meat. It's however it's going to help you remember it. The K actually stands for kilo. The H stands for hecto. The D stands for deca. The B is just the base. Sorry, let me add these dashes here. The D stands for deci. The C stands for centi. And then the M is going to stand for milli. And whenever we see base, we're talking about meters, grams, and liters. Now, the unit got changed a little bit. You're given the conversion every time. So sometimes they'll say 1 kiloliter is equal to 1,000 liters. You don't have to memorize any of this, but it does help to know at least King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you an example of this. Let's say I have 1 liter and I want to convert this to milliliters. Well, liter is one of the bases. That means we're actually starting from the base. And I want to turn it to milliliters, so I notice that I'm moving 1, 2, 3 times to the right. And you're going to take that idea of moving 3 times to the right and apply it to this 1 liter. So I have 1 liter, and the decimal is going to be right there. And I'm going to move it 3 times to the right. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to fill in those zeros. My new decimal goes right there. Get rid of the old one. And this is now your milliliter conversion. So if I move it 3 times from 1 liter, 1, 2, 3, move it 1, 2, 3, it tells me that 1 liter is equal to 1,000 milliliters. These two are exactly the same. Now, if I wanted to maybe say 1 liter converted to deciliters, how many deciliters is going to be in 1 liter? Well, I'm going to start, I know liter starts at the base. I'm going to start right here. Deciliter is only 1 to the right, so I move 1 time to the right. So I'm going to take my 1, put the decimal in, move it 1 time to the right, and that's going to be my deciliters. So it's going to be my new decimal right there, get rid of the old one, and we're going to have 10 deciliters is equal to 1 liter. Let me go ahead and clear out some space. Now, I'm going to make I forgot to erase that top part. I'm going to make a note up here for bases and just write grams, meters, and liters. Just so you guys remember that whenever we see that, that's our base. Let's say I want to do 2 kilograms, and I want to convert that to milligrams. So I would start at the kilo because that's kilogram, and I know that's going to be right here. I have to figure out how many times I need to move to get to milligrams. I see it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to move 6 times to get from kilograms to milligrams. So I'm going to take my 2, put my decimal in, and move it 6 times to the right. And it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put in your new decimal, get rid of your old one, fill in the zeros, put commas in where you need them, and this is going to be 2 million milligrams. So I know that 2 kilograms is the same measurement as 2 million milligrams. Let me do another example. I didn't do a very good job erasing there, but it's still there. Let's say we're going from maybe 250 centimeters to kilometers. With 250 centimeters, I would start at centimeter, and I want to go to kilometers. So that's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm moving 5 times, but this time I'm moving 5 times to the left. So I'm going to do that with my number, take my number 250, put it into decimal, and instead of moving right, since I moved left 5 times, I'm going to move left 5 times here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put in your new decimal, fill in the zeros, get rid of the old decimal. So I know 250 centimeters is equal to 0.0025. You don't need that last zero because we already learned that this zero actually is just a placeholder, but these are not over here. But other than that, 250 centimeters is equal to 0.0025 kilometers.